Fortnite had to beg this employee to stop or they'd fire him. As during the creation of the Indiana Jones skin, it was the developer's kid's favorite character, so he wrote them a secret message underneath the hat that said, "Liam and Finn love Dad." However, Epic quickly caught on to what he was doing and removed it in the next update, but this dad did not give up, and he wanted to do it again, even though he was risking losing his job. So when he was working on the Obi-Wan Kenobi skin, he did something crazy, attempting to leave another secret for his kids, as when you zoom in under his hair, it reveals this message. What faces lie behind his new Fortnite mask? Starting with Robin, who has an iconic mask, but once removed, it also takes his hairs and eyes with it. Removing the new Omega Alpha helmet reveals he has no head at all. And if we unmask Demon Dago, he looks completely different to how he did before. And we can somehow remove Ziggy's entire face, leaving only his eyes attached to his body. Mercenary Core is a super cool mask, but it takes her hair off when you remove it. Doom 2099 is a crazy secret because Nick A30's hiding under there. But it's nothing compared to Batman, who was the biggest secret of them all, which he said it'll only reveal if you've got code Allier in your item shop, so make sure you do it right now. As removing his mask reveals Jonesy? Fortnite's in serious trouble, and this bunker's sending out a secret message trying to warn us. But what does it say? Because this is actually the first ever bunker found on the OG island. We never knew why it was there. Was it a secret underground base, a fallout shelter, or even a time machine? All that we know is that these bunkers have appeared in every Fortnite chapter over and over and over. But we have never seen these lights come from a bunker before. So as I went to investigate, I quickly realized that it was actually Morse code. And as I went to translate it to figure out the message, I thought it was telling everyone to use code Allier in the item shop. But I was wrong. It's actually a very scary message. Because translating these light flashes, it's actually saying something is wrong. Which is the rarest fish stick in Fortnite. I bet you can't guess it. Starting with the original, released almost 7 years ago now, he is still the most popular. Contract Giller is from a paid pack, and he's used way more than other fish sticks, just like Tuna Fish and Fish Stick from Battle Passes. Then there's Triggerfish, who's one of the oldest fish stick skins. Frozen Fish Stick is popular because the pack comes back every single year, just like Falalala Fish Stick as well. But things are getting rare now, as both Gummy Fish Stick and Bog Stick, some of my favorites. Fish Pool, the iconic Deadpool mashup skin, is actually very rare. And a Princess Felicity fish is actually not used by many people. And there's sticks from the newest NBA collab. And the Atlantean Fish Stick, I think, so cool, but barely used at all. And Fish Skull and Fish Drift are the third and second rarest skins. I almost forgot about them. So who's the rarest fishy of them all? If you're ever picking up a fish stick skin in the item shop, make sure you've got code Allier entered, as the rarest one is Robo Fish Stick. These new Simpson weapons are broken, and here's how you can get them. As you can use Bart's slingshot from the TV show, firing cobalt bombs incredibly far, and when you fire it at players, it'll have an explosive damage and continue to hit them if they're standing on top of it. But the new deodorant applicator is even better. As a reference to the king-sized Homer episode, the range on his gun is insane, but when you shoot it at players, something crazy happens. You can use both of these new weapons, but only in Fortnite's Delulu mode. Now take a look at this. Fortnite just accidentally added first-person mode. If you want to know how to access it, hit the like button and listen up. Change the mode to be Save the World. Once you're in, go over to the settings, and in here, a specific setting will appear that isn't in Battle Royale, first-person camera. Toggle this on and save the setting. You could then leave Save the World and swap back to a normal game of Battle Royale. Let's click play and see if this works. My goal is simple. I just want to try and get one elimination. Let's see if this works. Oh my god. Check out the scar. It's like Call of Duty in Fortnite. Oh my god. This could be the world's first-person elimination. Yes, I did it! Which way is this horse moving? 40% of people see it moving to the left, and 40% of people see it moving to the right, with only 20% of people seeing the horse move back and forth. But what if I told you I could make you see the horse move any direction you want? For this to work, first of all, hit the like button, and then if you want the horse to move back and forth, simply focus on the belly of the horse. And then to see the horse do a full rotation to the left or a full rotation to the right, stare at the nose of the horse and imagine the direction you want it to move. Ever wonder what happens when you beat Flappy Bird? Well, today we find out as this guy's managed it. This game was released back in 2014, downloaded over 50 million times, and making the owner of the game over $50,000 a day, but he ended up removing it from the App Store just 1 month after release. But why did he do that? All you gotta do is tap the screen to keep your Flappy Bird flapping and avoid the Mario-inspired pipes. It's actually a lot harder than this guy's making it look. I think my highest score is like 41. This guy's almost at 1,000. 1,000. If you're one of the people that ever played Flappy Bird, let me know by hitting that like button. As this game rose in popularity, the owner of the app couldn't handle all of the attention as people around the world were calling it addicting and bad for your health. He put out this tweet here saying he was going to remove it from the App Store. And that's exactly what he did, taking it down forever. It's believed that no one ever reached the end of this game till now. 998, 999? A golden pipe? Mario? What? Do you have to get past him or beat him? Surely not. What's gonna happen? Can they get to 1,000? What? Spot the drawing. Pay close attention to this image. Which one of these do you think's a drawing? I'll give you a few more seconds to decide. And once you've picked, go ahead and lock in your answer by hitting that like button. I'm gonna go with the bottom left one. Definitely looks like a drawing to me. But let's find out. Here we go. Let's take a look. Yes. Wait, what? We've been scammed. Keep your eye on the ball. Let's see where it ends up. Okay, it's on the left-hand side. I am keeping all concentration on the ball. I still know where it is, but I am trying to not blink. And I recommend that you don't blink either, even though my eyes are on fire right now. I have still... Oh my gosh. Oh, it's going so fast. It's going so fast. Don't blink, people. Keep your concentration. We can do this. We will keep our eye on the right ball. Okay, to lock in your answer, hit that like button. That was insanely hard. Let's see where it is. Oh, did you get it? Quickly, the storm is taking over the actual world and you need to find somewhere to hide. There's a few places you can pick, so you need to make the right decision. Maybe you hide in the country you already live in, or is there a better place to choose? Take one more look at the map as you only have a few more seconds to decide, and then lock in your answer by double tapping wherever on the map you want to hide in. As we're about to find out which place is safe. Are you ready? Did you survive? The most used emotes in Fortnite. Starting off with My World, that's a banger. And at number 9, Rolly. Damn, 2 emotes from the same artist. Booker's Icon emote at number 8, that's impressive. Of course it'd be a toxic emote on this list. Default Dance, who doesn't love this one? Whoa, Boogie Down is more popular than the Default Dance. Steady, this emote was actually in a battle pass, so you can never get it again. Top 3. Look, no matter how many times you ask, I am not attempting the gritty. Number 2, everyone's flexing their crowns. Look, if you got more than me, let me know by double tapping on the screen. I'm sure you all do. Finally, the number 1 most used emote in Fortnite is... Quickly! Jonesy has farted on the Fortnite map and you need to find a place to hide. Pick your hiding spot by double tapping somewhere on the map above me. Let's see if you survive. I'm afraid if you try to hide in the water, you're the first to be taken out by Jonesy's fart. And if you thought hiding in the middle would save you, think again. But the fart doesn't stop there. Jonesy ate a lot of Taco Bell and even more of the map has become toxic. Which means the only ones to make it out alive were the ones that were smart and picked the high ground. Did you survive? Only 1% of people can spot all the odd emojis. Starting off easy, you'll only have 5 seconds to find the odd emoji, but this one's pretty simple. I'm sure you've all found it. Okay, things are getting a little trickier, but I think I've spotted it. Question is, have you? Okay, you really need to focus now, but I'll give you a hint. Look for a very small change in one of the emojis. Things are getting seriously tough now, but don't panic. Look for anything that seems out of place. You can do this. Only 1% of people can find this odd emoji. I'll give you 10 seconds to find it. And if you do, just double tap the odd emoji to let me know you found it. And watch this short again to see if you can find the 3 ducks we hid within the video. Only 1% of people can read this secret message. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's just a load of scribbles. There's no words in there. But you're wrong. This illusion has been perfectly set up to hide a message. And I know the secret technique that can uncover it. And it's actually really easy. To read the message, simply start off by double tapping on the image. And once you've done that, close one of your eyes and take your phone and slowly start tilting the screen away from you until the bottom of the phone is in line with your eye. Can you read it? After 1,000 days, these skins have finally returned to Fortnite, as most players thought at this point they were never going to return. They were so upset they started spamming Twitter, Reddit, and even Epic's email email asking for them to return. And I heard rumors that the CEO of Epic was actually willing to talk on this subject, as I love rare skins, so I started cooking him up a message to see if the really rare Sony Fortnite skins would ever return. And whilst I excitedly waited for his response, I made sure to check the code Allier was in the shop, like you should too, in case these skins are ready to return. And he finally replied, telling me this.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Superman's cell. We're becoming Superman. Oh my god! We're flying up in the air. Oh my god. I am the Superman mythic bomb. I can fly by using my sprint button as well. And I can ascend up in the air and descend really quickly. Oh my god, it's blasting through the wall. Grand Slam? Oh my god, they went flying. What's up? What's up? No!
Do you remember the OG player who ruled Fortnite with fear? Nowadays, you may be scared to go up against Clix or Peterbot, but they're nothing compared to this OG player. He was so feared that OG legends like Ninja and Tfue would immediately back out if they got in a game with him. And thankfully, competitive Fortnite hadn't even started back then. Otherwise, he'd be winning every single tournament. So you should be grateful that back in the day, you didn't have to face off against Flight Reacts.
Fire's much.
You can go to prison for playing Fortnite in these 5 countries. In Cuba, Epic Games isn't allowed to publish anything, meaning Fortnite can't be accessed. Just like in Syria, where sanctions means it's illegal for Fortnite to be supported or played. And for the last 6 years, Iran has actually been blocked from accessing games like Fortnite. And it's no surprise that in North Korea, that has no internet access and completely cut off from the rest of the world, they're definitely not playing. But the last country's a weird one, as it did have Fortnite until it was removed a few years ago, except it had no item shop, unlike the rest of the world, which you should check to make sure you've got code Allier entered, as the last banned country is China. Everyone always thought that I was clickbaiting, but I was actually predicting the future. Just like when I talked about a first-person mode in Fortnite 6 years before it officially came out, and I made challenge videos around Superman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and even Batman, with all of them eventually coming to the game and getting their very own skins. But it keeps getting crazier, as I even said that there would be a superhero-themed battle pass, and we've had that several times over. The craziest one of them all, to a point where Epic Games may think I'm hacking them, was actually predicting that Tilted Towers would get destroyed.
Keep or delete, Travis Scott or Marshmello?
Marshmello, this is more OG. Chapter 1, that concert's very good memories.
Marshmello has enough skins, bro. I'm going with Travis Scott.
Keep Marshmello.
Okay, nice.
Delete Travis Scott. There's too many of those.
I would keep Travis Scott and delete Marshmello.
I would keep Marshmello. That's my boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to delete Marshmello.
Keep Travis Scott, sell Marshmello.
The Galaxy skin or the OG Skull Trooper?
OG Skull Trooper is overrated. People just like it because it was rare. It wasn't even cool. So we're selling that thing.
I don't have the Galaxy skin, but I'm probably gonna keep the OG Skull Trooper.
Keep Galaxy skin?
I'll keep the Galaxy skin and delete the OG Skull Trooper.
Not the OG
one, Allie. Sell the Galaxy skin.
I'm gonna keep the Galaxy skin and say goodbye to the OG skin.
Winning a game of Fortnite without moving. Well, that's exactly what Laserbeam attempted to do, with his plan being very simple. Land somewhere high, take a seat, and wait for the final player, but it's a lot easier said than done. He kept on getting eliminated over and over and over, but he never gave up, as he came up with a secret plan to get this win, which began before the game even started. He made sure to get into the same match as his roommate, which was none other than the streamer Fresh. Luck was on his side, and he managed to make it to the final 1v1 with him and Fresh the last alive. Laserbeam sprinted into Fresh's room, pulled out the power, making it one of the best Fortnite wins. Fortnite may have just scammed you, as unlocking the Battle Bus SUV is actually super simple and completely free. All you have to do was go to the Epic Games Store and jumping on Rocket League would unlock the Battle Bus over on your Fortnite account the next time you logged in. Epic kept this fairly low key, so not many people knew about it. Without telling anyone, Fortnite removed that offer, which is where things get weird. As I headed over to the item shop, I made sure that I'd entered my code, Allier, and you'll realize I was a little bit shocked to find that the free Battle Bus SUV is now being sold for almost 2,000 V-Bucks. These are the hardest things to learn. 70% of people can do a magic trick. 24% of people can juggle. 19% of people can box. 16% of people can spin a basketball on their finger. 14% of people can code. 7% of people can memorize the alphabet backwards. Only 5% of people can solve a Rubik's Cube. I'm one of only 4% of people that can video edit. Only 1% of people can play the piano. Only 0.01% of people can tame a tiger. And the hardest thing you could possibly learn, can you do it, is hitting the like button. Are these objects cake or fake? First up, a floaty. This has to be real. It literally looks like it's been blown up. How is that cake? Skull. This looks like a cake. I think I can see it's being painted on. Wait, it's real? Okay, this one's got to be real. I need to get one of these right at least. Please tell me. Yes, it's real. I'm staring so hard at this one. It has to be real. Let me look at the laces. Wait. It's a cake. Last one. If I get this right, you have to hit the like button. This looks so real, but I'm going to actually say cake. Let's find out. What's it going to be? Cake, hit the like button. These 5 icon skins have hidden secrets, like Cypher PK, who hid his logos on the shoe of his skin that you can only see when he's skydiving. Chica's pickaxe means a lot more to her than you realize. The name of the pickaxe is inscribed on the side and is named after her late grandma. Laserbeam managed to get not 1 but 2 of his real-life tattoos on his icon skin, including the infamous... We all know Lachlan's icon skin gets more electrified with more eliminations, but if you put a jetpack on and then take the jetpack off, the reactivity is broken for the rest of the game. And my very own icon emote has a few secrets, like if you hit the like button on this video, it gets more base boosted. And did you ever notice the secret text hidden on the emote? It's a Diplodocus. Stumble Guys have just added new maps, stumblers, emotes, and more. The new Rush Hour map sees you jumping from truck to truck in an all-new obstacle course, but don't fall off or you're out. The all-new Super Bowl level, in partnership with the NFL, sees you trying to avoid giant footballs as you stumble your way to the top. Oh, let's go. Oh my gosh, avoid the footballs. I'm going to take the outer lane. Come on, Ali. Oh my gosh, so close. Yes, I'm gonna make it. Come on. But it doesn't stop there. With 14 new NFL stumblers, including the Gridiron, a golden stumbler, and loads more new incredible stumblers just like Smoke and Ruby Cupid, with new emotes and footsteps too. Jump in and play with your friends using the new Friends List feature so you can see when your mates are online. Then you can drop them an invite and jump into a game together. Stumble Guys is free to play. Available on all of these platforms. You can download Stumble Guys using the link in my bio and play with your friends wherever you are right now. I've been sent a special gift by Control Freak that will help me get more wins, but what's inside? Hit the thumbs up button and let's find out. Take a look at these. These are the PlayStation and Xbox Modern Warfare 2 Control Freaks. These give additional height and better grip on your thumbsticks, meaning in those important gunfights, you can not only aim better, have more accuracy, but make sure your thumb doesn't fall off the stick. You also get with every purchase an incredible in-game animated calling card that you don't want to miss out on. And if you go ahead and pop in code ALIA with a dash in the middle at checkout, you get a 10% off. I'll leave a link in the description. Go and check them out. Starting with the Nyanja Cat Jade. Ooh. Kendo. Ooh. And don't forget, OG Fortnite's returning as a permanent mode on December the 6th, which will also have its own battle pass. It's got masks on his belt with Baymax. This film is quite old now. I think it came out 10 years ago, but it is a seriously good film. And the tier 100 skin, Tactical Knight Rose. But ladies and gentlemen, what about the secret skin? If you want to see it revealed, make sure code ALIA is popped into the item shop. It will blow your mind. What will we be getting? Godzilla, people, will be the secret skin. You take no fall damage with Nitro. You can run on water with Nitro. The Battle Bus EMP shuts down the Nitrodome. You can mod the Nitro Fists. You can set off the fire traps in Nitrodome by pushing a button. You can shoot faster out of the boss cars. Equipping the Nitro Fists gives you the Nitro effect. Nitro Fists can one-hit any build. You can run through any builds with Nitro. Driving over a Nitro canister gives you Nitro. Nitro speeds up your emotes. There's a secret slurp lake near Redline Rig. You can now mod dirt bikes. You can change the mods on a boss car. You can refill the repair torch at gas pumps. Midas turns Nitro splashes gold. Slurp cacti heal cars. The Nitrodome blades instantly kill you. The repair torch fixes metal builds. Nitro makes you immune to fire damage. There's a secret mythic hand cannon on the floating island. Skins appear as skeletons when hit with the lightning bolts. Miners can turn lightning bolts gold. If two players collide using the wings of Icarus, they'll fall to the ground. Pickaxing the boss statues will also make them spawn. Holding the aspect of speed medallion means you take no fall damage. Dive bomb from max height with the wings of Icarus will one-shot the other player. Standing atop of Mount Olympus will allow you to see the entire map. Going in the green water gives you the ability to dash. Breaking the gold chest rather than opening it will guarantee you the wings of Icarus. Midas is back on the island inside his yacht. But he will be soon. Midas' crew react to you being Midas. You can dash through walls using the Cerberus medallion. A new thermal scope will allow you to see enemies through walls. New thermal scope can allow you to see enemies through bushes. Ares damage buff will work with Zeus's lightning bolt. You can now eat fruit whilst moving around. Aspect of speed is faster than a whiplash. You can open the weapon bunkers early with a bunker. If you 1v1 Peterbot, the best Fortnite player ever, could you beat him just one time if you had 100 attempts? Well, Stable Ronaldo thought he could and put $25,000 on the line, and Peterbot agreed. They hopped into a match and started to fight. However, things didn't go to plan for Ron. Peterbot started eliminating him over and over and over, being very similar to what he did to me. But things got even worse as Peterbot started trash talking him, getting into Ron's head. After losing 50 times, Ron was starting to lose it. He begged to swap over to Zone Wars instead, with Peterbot agreeing, but he kept on getting destroyed. And after being eliminated 99 times, Ron finally decided to lock in, and this is what happened.
Alright, bro.
He's ready.
Fortnite didn't want me to do this, but I didn't listen. Because for years, mobile players have been bullied and laughed at by tablet, controller, and PC players. Using a tiny screen is hard, and some people have tried to help them, but it hasn't worked. So I decided to invest and become a co-owner of Puck Gaming. They're modular attachments to anyone's phone with instant input, ergonomic design, and the most groundbreaking part, the world's first magnetic control stick to change mobile gaming forever. Just search for Puck Gaming and upgrade now. Fortnite will never be the same, and let me show you why it's so exciting. As many people think of Fortnite as just a shooting game, but there's actually over 260,000 games to play within Fortnite that my whole family can jump in and we can play together that you may not know about. From harvesting seeds and growing your very own beautiful garden, meeting friends and getting your very own job, jamming out to your favorite tracks on a giant stage. There are new games created within Fortnite every single day, which is why I'm so excited for the future of Fortnite. Do not buy this pickaxe, as Fortnite has done something to it that has changed it forever. As originally the only way to unlock it was to win the FNCS Grand Final. Only the best players in the world ever managed to hold this pickaxe in their hand, and later giving out very limited codes that could be only obtained at the Fortnite Pro-Am event in person. And I managed to get it, but the next step has taken things too far, making it completely disrespectful to all OG owners of this pickaxe. Because in the item shop tomorrow, not only you'll be able to pick up my icon skin and make sure code Allier is entered in your shop, but everyone will be able to buy this pickaxe. You'll never guess who the next Fortnite icon skin is, as it's not typical gamer or even a pro player like you might expect, and it's actually someone that's gone mega viral recently. We know this because a big collection of up-and-coming skins have been leaked, and I don't think Epic meant to share this one, but there's one skin on this list that looks exactly like someone you may know, giving us our first look at the next icon. So getting ready for their arrival in the item shop, check to make sure you've got code Allier entered. It's wearing his iconic outfit from his viral videos. It's none other than the morning routine guy, who's the most powerful superhero in the entirety of Fortnite. Well, Iron Man helped us defeat Galactus by literally hacking the 0 point, but the Hulk did use the Infinity Gauntlet to literally save half the universe and survive. But Roguelike is even more powerful, as she has the ability to absorb absorb other people's powers. But Superman does have super strength, speed, and invulnerability, and heat vision, and X-ray vision. He's pretty strong. But the Scarlet Witch can change reality, which means no one can even get to her to defeat her. But there's one hero in Fortnite that's just so much stronger than everyone else. And I heard their powers actually get stronger after they entered Code Allier in the item shop. Considered the most powerful Avenger, and with no known weaknesses, it's Captain Marvel. After 5 years, Travis has finally talked about his Fortnite icon skin, as we know it's super viral when he had his Astro World live event, but since then the skin has never returned, coming insanely rare with a skin worth loads of money. But Epic have already stated that it's not up to them if Travis Scott's skin ever returns. It's actually up to Travis himself. So what did Travis actually say? We'll get Code Allier in your item shop ready for his potential return, as he said this about his live event.
When Fortnite specifically started, I played the game a lot, like, with Unreal Engine, be able to bring my world to life.
I'm ditching this and playing Fortnite with this. As Turtle Beach sent me their Riffmaster guitar, perfect for Fortnite Festival. I loaded up my favorite tracks and jumped in and got playing. Compatible with Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, this fully wireless guitar has up to 36 hours of battery time, allowing you to play for as long as you want. I never had to take my hands off a guitar. With a built-in analog stick, I could control the menus with ease. With super low latency, I was not missing a beat. Okay, maybe I was every now and then. With a foldable design, you can take it on the go wherever you want. You can even plug your headset directly into the guitar and adjust the audio of the built-in D-pad. I was having so much fun before I knew it, the song came to an end, giving me a crazy amount of XP. And you can find the Riffmaster wireless guitar on Turtle Beach and use code Allier for 10% off.
Which is better, Chapter 2 Marvel or Chapter 5 Marvel?
Chapter 5, the jetpacks were unbelievable.
Easily Chapter 2.
Chapter 5.
You know, I don't have the Chapter 2 Marvel Battle Pass.
Chapter 2 Marvel.
Chapter 2 Marvel season, please.
Chapter 1 or Chapter 2?
Chapter 1, that OG feeling, man, there's nothing better.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 2. Oh, Chapter 1. Chapter 2 was the least I ever played Fortnite.
Chapter 2.
You won't believe the Elite Fortnitemares 2025 item shop, as Jason from the Friday the 13th movie will be getting his very own skin, featuring his famous axe that can be used as a pickaxe and weapon. Ghostface from the Scream films will also be arriving with his very own mythic knife, allowing you to sneak up on players and even jump scare them, and its very own custom attack abilities. But the next one's even crazier and will blow your mind. To find out what it is, just make sure you got code Allier entered in your item shop, as the entire Scooby-Doo gang will be coming to Fortnitemares. It sucks to be a Fortnite boss. You spawn on the island and you barely load in before you're immediately hunted down by every player on the map. But what about your good old henchmen? Gone instantly. They're just target practice before the players get to you. But at least the players are scared of you. Right? Wrong. You're just easy loot to them, whether it's a mythic, gold bars, or just some ammo. Do you want to run away? Too bad. You're locked in to defend that area, but at least you can shoot back. But your movement is so bad that you may as well be standing still. And once you're finally eliminated, it's not even done, as you're forced to do it all over again. We finally have some news about the return of the Arcane skins, and I'm going to be honest, it's not looking good. It's back in Chapter 2. Fortnite released this collab with Arcane, and it was so popular that they quickly made a second set, giving us both the Vi and the Jinx skin. But after a couple of weeks in the item shop, they disappeared. And little did we know that they would not return, and still haven't in over 1,200 days, making Fortnite fans around the world wonder, will they ever return? It even got the attention of co-founder of Riot Games, who said he would talk to his team about potentially bringing the skins back, giving hope that they could finally return. But then a tweet has just dropped, letting us know the future of these skins, and I am praying for their return by putting code Allier in my item shop, hoping that they'll be ready for us to get one day again soon, as the tweet said this, saying they will not be returning in the foreseeable future. How fast can you read? This short will test your reading speed by seeing how many words you can read in 30 seconds. Soon, words will appear above me in 3 different color zones. You want to start reading from the top, and each color zone you read completely will show how fast of a reader you are. Start this reading test, simply hit the like button and get ready to read. Good luck. 3, 2, 1, go! How did you do? These are the luckiest things that can happen to you. 1 in 3 chance you drop your phone and it doesn't break. 1 in 7 chance of reaching 100. 1 in 33 chance of escaping prison. 1 in 42 chance of seeing a double rainbow. 1 in 400 chance of being upgraded to first class. 1 in 10,000 chance of finding a 4-leaf clover. 1 in 12,500 chance of getting a hole-in-one. 1 in 100,000 chance of finding a 2-headed animal. 1 in 45 million chance of winning the lottery. And a 1 in 400 trillion chance of you being born. Hit the like button if you've been born. Wow, this image will trick your eyes. If you watch this for the first time, you'll see just a grey image. But if you watch this for the second time, you'll see it with vibrant colours. For this to work, first of all, hit the like button, and you'll need to stare at the circle in the middle of this image for the next 20 seconds. Here we go. Whatever you do, keep looking at the circle and try not to blink. Keep your phone or your screen at a constant distance from your eyes. If your eyes move, the colour will be lost and this won't work. That grey picture we saw at the beginning of the video will be turned to vibrant colours, but you must keep on staring at that circle once the video loops. If this works for you, let me know in the comments and hopefully it makes you go. These are the top 5 1 in a billion Fortnite moments that were never meant to happen. Like this crazy mythic goldfish throw that will never happen again. At the very last second, the player walked into this sniper shot. It's not as crazy as eliminating 3 players at once with a single bow shot. And somehow this player killed someone while still on Spawn Island. It's the number 1 luckiest moment in Fortnite. Simply put code Allier in your item shop and you'll have a crazy moment too. This emoting saved his life. Guys, look at this. There it is. Kenny's respawn token, a brand new medallion. Respawn from elimination to the power of... All right, let's see how this works. Geronimo! And it looks like I'm dead, but I'm not. What? Yo! Where have I gone? I'm back! Top 10 Lego Fortnite skins. Renegade Wader. Seeing her in Lego form is just blowing my mind. Fabio the Rainbow Unicorn just looks amazing. Beef Boss. Who'd ever think we'd get a burger head in Lego? I just love this Lego version of Sky. This collab just works so well. The hair, whatever that thing is around its neck, it deserves to be on this list by how cool it looks. Bush Ranger. I love how cute his little face looks. He looks so happy to be in Lego form. The mammoth head converted so well into Lego. I love this Christmas skin. Number 3, Fish Sticks. How amazing does he look in Lego form? Number 2, this was of course my OG Fortnite skin, so I'm a little bit biased, but I love his hair and his backwards hat. And at number 1, the best Lego Fortnite skin has to be Healy. These are the rarest cosmetics in Fortnite, and I bet none of you have the last one, starting with the Epic Games banner, something that was only given to Epic Game employees and never sent to anyone else. Galaxy is officially the most expensive skin in Fortnite, costing $1,000 to unlock with the Samsung Note 9. Jedi Training emote is super rare, as you could only get it by completing every one of the Star Wars quests in 1 week back in 2019. A bit like the Snowflake Umbrella, the first ever seasonal victory reward was only given to players that won during Season 2 and will never be available again. Fresh is an emote that got Epic Games sued, and as a result, it can never return to the item shop again. Indigo Kuno was a skin sent to only the top 6,000 players in the PlayStation Cup back in 2020, and the Sunfall Scythe is a Japanese exclusive pickaxe only given out through V-Buck physical codes for 1 month last year. But there's one skin rarer than any other cosmetic, owned by only a few hackers. Double tap the screen to reveal the world's rarest skin, as it's Brilliant Bomber. Only 1% of people can see this. Hidden in this image is not one face, but 2. If you can see the face of the man with his eyes closed, sleeping on the pillow, let me know by hitting the like button, and I'll let you know how you can see the secret second face. It can take ages and ages to see that second face, but I've got a secret technique. The second face is actually of a woman, and this is her eyelash. But if that still doesn't help, then take a look at this. I'm going to slowly add color to the picture, revealing the woman's shoulders, and then face, and then hair. Let me know in the comments if you can now see her. Who's the fastest? A lion, a whale, a fish, a human, a hare, a koala, a centipede, or a polar bear? You have 5 seconds to decide who's going to win over a 100-meter race. Once you decided, just hit that like button to lock in your answer. Who's going to win? 3, 2, 1, go! Lion with an early lead, zipping out in front, fish coming back. Oh my gosh, fish wins! Only boys can hear this sound. I'm going to play 3 sounds to see if you can hear them. To start the test, just hit the like button. Let's go. Sound 1 can be heard by anyone. Sound 2 can only be heard by boys and girls with really good hearing. Sound 3 can only be heard by boys. Can you hear it?
ওরা তোর খানদানে ফেরত যাবার পারে না।
আমি আব্বা আম্মারে বুঝামু।
কি বুঝাইবে তুমি?
হয় নাই কা তুমি আমারে বুঝাইতে পারতাম, আমারে মারলা। ওসব আমগো বংশে
গাছকে এইসব হইতেছে। আব্বা আমি কই যাবো আব্বা? আপনি আমার প্যারা ড্যাডি আব্বা।
তুই আমার দাঁড়াবি না, দূরে থাক, দূরে থাক।
আমি খাটে ঘুমাইছিলাম, আমার লাথি মেরে খাটে হালায় ভাইজান লেটে লেটে সারে ঘুমাইছে।
হারামজাদা মিছে কথা কস্তুর।
বউয়ের সেবা সুন্দর করে না করতে পারলে জামাই পিটানোর রেওয়াজও আছে। আই তুমি কুস্তি পারো?
না
জি ভাইজান, ভাবি ফালতু খানদানে কইলাম আজকে তো আপনার বাসু ভাই।
তো কি টিপে করলা?
লাগলে হেডাও টিপা দিমু। তুমি বরং আমার হাতটা ব্যথা করতেছে, হাতটা টিপা দাও।
যা মন চায় তাই করো, এই ফোন আমি দিব না। কার লগে কথা কইতাছো? হ্যাঁ,
আমার ফোন দাও।
আরে বাপ রে বাপ, কইতেছো কি তুমি? আমার খানদানি পোশাক আমি খুলে ফেলামু, তুমি কি আমার অর্ডার করতেছো?
শিউলিমালা যা কয় তাই অর্ডার।
এসে আমি দেইকা লমু কিন্তু কয়ে দিলাম।
আম্মা
ওই কি ভাবতেছো? ভাবাভাবি বাদ দাও কইলাম। অহনি পোশাক চেঞ্জ করে আসো, নাহলে তোমার সারা রাত গা চুলকাইবে। আমি শাহজাহানের আব্বা আম্মা দিলে চোট পচাইছি, এর প্রতিশোধ নিতে গিয়ে শাহজাহান তোমাকে মধ্যে
মন্টু, হ্যাঁ মন্টু, হ্যাঁ মন্টু। আমি তো অনাথ হয়ে গেছি গে একেবারে, মনে করে আমার বাপে আমারে। এটা কেমন বাট পারি? হ্যাঁ, তোমার আব্বা না খুব কান্দানি, আমারে কইছিল কাশি খাওয়া।
সকাল সকাল তুমি আয়া পড়ছো, চিল্লা কেমতে?
কি হইছে? হ্যাঁ, আর থেকে অনেক পর দেখে দেখতেছি ফোনের পিছে লাগা রইছো।
বাজান তোরা আর একটা বুদ্ধি দিতাছি।
কি হইছে আব্বা? আবার কি?
তুমি যদি একটা মাস পরে আইতা তাহলে দেখতা আমার আব্বা আনাম খাসিটা পাকে তোমার সামনে রেখা দিত।
খানদান নাকি? খানদান গো চিনা লাগে নাকি? চোখ বন্ধ করে হারবার পাচ্ছি, আয়া পড়ছি।
দরকার আছে, দরকার স্যার। আমি কি ফোনে কথা কই নাকি? এই এটা খায় কি করতাছো? যাও না, নিচে যাও। কি হইছে বাজার?
কি হইছে? এই সব আমি পারুম না, আমার দরকার হলে ঘর। আচ্ছা, যা হবার হইছে বুঝছো। সারাদিন যে ধকলটা গেছে গা, নিচে ঘুমা।
আজ নামনের বাসুর ভাই আপনি
আপনার ঘরে
তুমি তো আমার পিলা চমকাই দিচ্ছ বাবা।
কি যে কন্যা আব্বা, মাত্র তো আসমানের চাঁদ লাগো।
কিন্তু তুমি তো বিয়ার পর দিনই আইয়া হাজির, তো রসনটা একটু চেঞ্জ হইছে আর কি। এই লাগা চুপ আছিলাম, কিন্তু অহনা চুপ থাকান যাইব না।
কিরে সাজান?
আমরা মানি না, আমগো খানদানে আমরা এক গ্লাস পানি পর্যন্ত ডাইলা না খাই।
আমাগো খানদানে আছে।
এই ভাবি একটা ফালতু খানদান থেকে আইছে, এই সব খানদানের আমি ধার দাঁড়ি না।
চলো না আমরা বাড়িতে ফিরে যাই।
তুমি কি পাগল হয়ে গেছো নি? এটাই আমার বাড়ি এখনতে।
চৌধুরী সাহেবের সাথে আমি কি কথা কইছি? তুমি কোনো কথাই কই নাই কে? শাহজাহান তোমারে কইলো এত
দিচ্ছেন, হ্যাঁ দিচ্ছেন না? এলা বাইরন, আমার বাড়িতে বাইরন।
একবারে হাসা করছেন আব্বাজান। আপনার পোলার এই বাড়ি থাকার কোনো বিতলামি করলে আমি তোরা ঘাড়াই, কিন্তু ভাবলাম আপনাকে একমাত্র পোলা ঘাড়াইলে আবার দিলে চোট পায়।
দিতাছো তুমি?
শোনো, তোমাগো খানদানে যেমন কিছু নিয়ম আছে আমাগো খানদানেও আছে।
এইসব ফাত্রা নিয়ম কেউ যেন জানবার না পারে, মনে থাকবো তো? তোর যে নতুন বাবি
যা মন চায় তাই করো, এই ফোন আমি দিব না। কার লগে কথা কইতাছো? হ্যাঁ
আমার ফোন দাও।
আরে বাপ রে বাপ, কইতেছো কি তুমি? আমার খানদানি পোশাক আমি খুলে ফেলামু, তুমি কি আমার অর্ডার করতেছো?
শিউলিমালা যা কয় তাই অর্ডার।
এসে আমি দেই কালমু কিন্তু কয়ে দিলাম।
আম্মা
ওই কি ভাবতেছো? ভাবাভাবি বাদ দাও কইলাম। অহনি পোশাক চেঞ্জ করে আসো, নাহলে তোমার সারা রাত গা চুলকাইবে। আমি শাহজাহানের আব্বা আম্মার দিলে চোট পচাইছি, এর প্রতিশোধ নিতে গিয়ে শাহজাহান তোমাকে মধ্যে
বইয়ের হাতে মার খাওয়া চলে, তাই কিছু কই নাই কা।
আমাগোর খানদানে জামাই মারনের নিয়ম নাই কা।
তুই আমার এখান থেকে যাবি না মানে কি? অক্ষণ তুই বাইরবি।
আব্বা